it's subjective on whether we agree on how well it's applied or not, but it's supposed to be that when we here as professional journalists are told, look, there is a report that is being published that in the judge, a sitting judge of the High Court of Delhi, monies have been found, large sums of monies have been incidentally found due to a fire incident 5 or 6 years ago, and this is being published in a daily broadsheet. The first question I am supposed to ask my colleagues, reporters, correspondents, editors, who is going to verify whether such a report is true? Then if we are confident that yes, we have spoken to enough multiple people and they say yes, something like this has happened, but exactly what has happened is not known. The next question is, where is it on record that something like this has happened? Is there an FIR? Is there a case that has been filed? Is there an inquiry? Is there a statement that has been issued? Okay. So, if there is, then that's kosher news. This is something, this has happened, there's an official statement that has come, this is verified, and then we can have a conversation. Now, I bear the weight on my shoulders to understand that's a judgment call. I also bear the weight on shoulders on understanding that too often in the past we jump to conclusions and jump on information and speculate and have what is then largely defined as media trials, and all sorts of aspersions fly around, and a Pandora's box of cacophonies is opened, which leads us into all different directions. So, that's something that requires care and caution as well. Now, if the premise is that there is absolutely nothing in it, this is a hopeless figment of imagination which has been planted somewhere and been picked up and it's gone ballistic, there is a recourse available to the individuals concerned or even to the judicial system of restraining that coverage immediately. So, it is possible to prevent the continuation of something that is completely nonsense. Now, let us try to examine first with my reporter Sambhav. Sambhav, now here we are several hours into this episode, this story. What do we have on fact, on record?
Now that we have a statement by the Supreme Court, wherein the Supreme Court has issued this statement on Justice Yashwant Varma of the Delhi High Court, and I quote, there is misinformation and rumors being spread with regard to the incident at the residence of Mr. Justice Yashwant Varma. And further it says the proposal for transfer of Mr. Justice Yashwant Varma, second senior most judge in the Delhi High Court and a member of the Collegium, to his parent High Court, that is the Allahabad High Court, is independent and separate from in-house inquiry procedure, unquote. This is what the official statement.
Let me finish that. Let me finish that. Finish the entire statement. Let's read out the entire thing, please, Sambhav.
Absolutely, absolutely. And further it says the proposal was examined by the Collegium comprising the Chief Justice of India and 4 senior most judges of the Supreme Court on 20th of March 2025, and thereafter letters were written to the consultee judges of the Supreme Court, Chief Justices of the High Court concerned, and Mr. Justice Yashwant Varma, and also responses received will be examined, and thereupon the Collegium will pass a resolution.
Okay, that's the full statement. Now, what this statement confirms to us, Sambhav, is that there is indeed an in-house inquiry procedure underway. Now, it doesn't say on what matter an in-house inquiry has been ordered. Do we have any idea whether we'll be told what this in-house inquiry is about?
No, we do not have any idea, and we have reported it very cautiously since beginning on this story, and we have restrained ourselves to jump to any conclusion, as you rightly pointed out since the beginning of this episode, since this morning. And absolutely, what we have, what we had back then and what we have right now, we have reported the same exactly what happened.
Okay, so let me then let me draw the facts online. We do have a record in the Delhi Fire Service that